that much merchandise released for the 15th anniversary of Cars, and all the merchandise that was made for the Disney Store or the Disney parks. Unfortunately, the only Disney store in my area closed earlier on this year, so I had to resort to getting any of the merchandise online, which I didn't actually do. You see, none of it really interested me all that much until they put out this ornament. And while I liked how it looked, I wasn't really in love with the design of it, but I asked for it for Christmas because I wanted some piece of 15th anniversary Cars merchandise. I think celebrating anniversaries of pieces of media is really important. Heck, that's why I did my giant Highest Cars 4 fan film earlier this year. So, I wanted at least one item to commemorate the 15th anniversary of Cars. So, I was happy to get this ornament this Christmas, even though Doc's eye has seemed to have seen better days. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at this right here, the Cars Disney Store Sketchbook Legacy Ornament. This is number 4 out of 12 in a series of ornaments, I guess. You can see are celebrating film anniversaries. Definitely pretty interesting. Now, this is a pretty different review than what I usually do, but I thought, hey, I may as well. Anyway, though, let's take a closer look at the tag of this ornament. I'd assume this is the same as all the other ones in the series, of which this is 4 out of 12. Got the little Disney Store logo, Sketchbook, it says, some Mickeys and such. You can see there is a collector's guide inside, which I almost missed. I was gonna just rip this open, but I guess there's a collector's guide inside. Let's see, how do you open this? Do I just there you go. Okay. That's interesting. I'd assume the collector's guide is inside of the tag. What else would it be inside? By the way, for those of you wondering, there is not a box that this came in or anything. How am I gonna... Do they really want me to untie the ornament? Seriously? Is that what you want? You want me to untie the ornament? Alright, well, as you can see, images showing depictions of the final product. Final product may vary from image. Okay, so I guess these are the other ones in the series. Let's see, what are they celebrating? So these are all things I'd assume celebrated their anniversary, this year. So these are all other Disney properties celebrating 60 anniversaries. Looks like 101 Dalmatians. Winnie the Pooh celebrating 55, 25 for Hunchback. Here's Doc and Lightning McQueen's eyes are way closer together there, celebrating 15 years. Seems like Atlantis, the Lost Empire, celebrating 20. 80th anniversary for that one with the dragon. That's not Pete's dragon, but the dragon plays the flute, and I don't remember its name. That one. I doubt anyone even knows what this is referring to. But happy 80th to that one. Also, 80 years for Dumbo. 70 years for Alice in Wonderland. That is that is not a good looking ornament, but okay. Fox and the Hound celebrating 40. Beauty and the Beast celebrating 30. Monsters Inc. over there celebrating 20. And the Great Mouth Detective celebrating 35. So yeah, lots of nice looking ones. I like how a lot of them are sort of in little glass looking bubbles, although I'd assume that's not glass, it's plastic. And you can see they are all pretty similar. They do look pretty similar in a lot of ways, with the exception being the Monsters Inc. one looks pretty different from the rest. But yeah, so it seems they want me to untie this ornament here, but you know what I say to that? You know what I say? Yeah, it was much easier to rip this than it would be to untie it and then try to retie it, making it the same shape and size and all that. I will say, though, the string here is really small, inconveniently so. So that's kind of annoying. But you can see there's this little golden part saying celebrating 15 years in several languages, I believe. No, just one other language. And there's this giant, intrusive, really ugly looking Disney logo. You'll see as we continue to review this, I feel like this is so close to looking so nice, but there are some parts of it that just don't look right. So you can see the ornament here features Lightning and Doc on Willie's Butte. Very nicely detailed Willie's Butte, painted to sort of look like it's sunset and the sun is reflecting off of it. So there's sort of like an orange purplish hue to the mountain, which looks really, really nice, I think. If you look on the back, you can see just more detailing of Willie's Butte. Got a checkered flag design with a Cars logo there, which is not a metallic silver, but it sort of is. I don't know, something looks a bit off with the Cars logo coloring to me. We, of course, have Lightning and Doc here on either side of Willie's Butte. I actually really like how they're positioned. You might complain, like, why is Willie's Butte so close to the back part of it? But, you know, I think it's a very nice sort of stylistic choice. We've got Lightning here in his Cars 1 design. Now, Hallmark did an ornament for Cars this year that they claim was for the 50th anniversary, but it was an ornament of Cars 3 McQueen, and I don't know, that just kind of annoyed me, because it's the anniversary of the first Cars movie, not Cars 3. Now you can see he's looking off to the side. We've got the Rusty's logo there on the hood. We've got the 95. Is there? Yeah, there is the 95 on the headlights. All the McQueen details you would expect to have, down to the Rusty's logo on the spoiler. There's no Lightning signature on him, but it's perfectly fine. There's also no Lightyear writing on the wheels, which is kind of odd. You can see the paint definitely could look a bit better in some places. Honestly, though, like, I know I've been complaining a bit about the paint in certain areas, but this is the Disney store. This is honestly the quality I was expecting, considering how often they mess up their Cars diecasts. But yeah, you can see the 95, his secondary sponsors, which you can't make out clearly, but that's fine. Most merchandise of this scale, you can't make it out clearly. And Doc. Poor, poor Doc has certainly seen better days. I knew that there was going to be something wrong with this ornament when I asked for it for Christmas. Like I said, nearly every Disney Store item that I get always has some sort of error or inconsistency with it. And, Doc's Eye is no exception, unfortunately. It is just, I don't know. It's, like I said, it's so close to being nice. And then things like the very strange looking copyright logo and some of the weird paint choices and Doc's Eye just take away from it. But he is very nicely detailed. If only that eye were not wonky like that, but that's just my personal copy of the ornament. Anyway, though, guys, there you have it. The Cars Legacy Sketchbook ornament celebrating the 15th anniversary of the first Cars movie. There's the base, just legal information on that, as you can see. I think it's a really nice looking ornament, but I think it definitely could have been a bit better in some regards. I really like the idea, but just some of it looks so off. Some of it looks off just because I feel like that's how it was designed. Like, I feel like McQueen's eyes are way too big, or just some of the design choices don't look the best. And some of it looks off because of my own individual copy, like Doc's eye being offset. So, I don't know. If you were to get this ornament, I'd say definitely try to get it in a store. If you're ordering it online, you don't know what sort of blemish it might have, but unfortunately a lot of Disney stores closed this year so they could focus more on selling their products online, so yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.